Well, hello again and welcome back to my channel. Now this short video is specifically looking at a new manufacturer of contact adhesive here in the UK called O3A, and I'm going to show you how I use it in a variety of situations to correct imperfections in both wood and resin on my latest project. Now, just to get the old transparency thing out of the way, I'm not sponsored or affiliated by these guys. I don't make any money from any purchases, but I did meet these folk down at Makers Central, the stand at woodworksupply.co.uk, and they very kindly gifted me this set for the purposes of review. Now, channel followers will know contact adhesive, super glue, whatever you want to call it, gets used extensively in this workshop as a one-handed woodworker. At times it becomes another hand, shall we say. So I'd like to class myself as a bit of a aficionado, no, that's not the word, a bit of a specialist when it comes to CA glue or super glue, and I'm really looking forward to demonstrating these. Now, my friends over the pond in the US might think, well, this kind of stuff's been knocking around forever, and it has. In Starbond, which is a US company, this stuff, used it for about 6 months or a year, really good. But difficult actually to get into the country. Hand-eye craft is not a political affiliation in any way, shape or form. But in the last couple of years, something happened, and now trying to import or export goods, is it easier or more difficult? I'll let you make your decision on that one. Anyway, moving swiftly on. You can use resin to fill gaps, and for example glass cast 3, you could use that quite easily to fill gaps in wood or in resin. The problem with that is it can knock your project out for 24 hours, you know, so wait until it fully cures and then you can get back onto it. Whereas the CA glue, the contact adhesive with the activator spray, you can be back up running and sanding literally within seconds. Now this slab, hopefully you might recognize from my resin tips video from last week. It's going really well, and I am at the stage now where I'm getting to the endless hours of sanding and polishing. Good luck to me on that one. But these kind of imperfections will pop up, and it's interesting for me to do this video now because I've got 3 different types to show you, of which I'm going to use the thick O3A, the medium O3A and the thin. So I'm going to show you the range of products and how well and effective they work on something like this. Now I'm going to have to bring you in for a close-up here to show you. In the central knot of this lovely piece of walnut, I did initially infill it with resin on the first cure, on the first pour, and as you can see here, I will class that as a small to medium gap that needs filling. So for that one, I'm going to use the thick O3A clear. All right, so it does come in black as well, but I'm going to use it for the clear because I think it'll give a nice contrast between the blue and the actual gap there. I've also got a small imperfection in the wood here, which is going to be used with the medium. All right, so I'm just going to get some of the medium O3A CA glue in there. Now this one I'm going to have to go in on super zoom. All right, because when you do resin, you get very minor imperfections that pop up, almost invisible to the eye, but I can see them, you know, and that's an important thing. They're like little chips really, and it happens when you're using the planer. And here, if I just show you there, I'm going to use the O3A thin on that, so thin with the activator, to just cover over those little imperfections, and then I can get back sanding. So I suppose it's really a question of actually demonstrating what I do, showing you its effectiveness, and then get back to you at the end. It genuinely is magnificent results with all three of them. Just a little tip, if you're doing the kind of medium-sized or larger cracks, actually put the CA glue in and let it settle for a bit, okay, because you might get some air bubbles popping up, or you might actually add a little bit more because it's soaking in down there before you actually apply the activator spray. With the actual micro imperfections like these ones on the resin here, you can actually pop it on and then put that on straight away because it's not going to soak in, and it's only literally the tiniest of imperfection there. Really very impressed with this 03A range. I don't want to sound like I think the term is Little Englander. All right, okay, because you know Starbond stuff's excellent, but if you can support if you're UK based and you can support a UK manufacturer coming in with a new product, I think it's definitely worth a go. If I was just choosing one, as like I'll get one and see how it is, I'd probably get the medium, because you could actually get away with all three of these jobs. I think it is a luxury to have all four, obviously, but I think you could get away with all three just using the medium and obviously the activator spray. So yeah, very, very impressed with this. Yeah, there's a lot of work to do on this. I can still see the planar lines, and obviously there's huge amounts of micro scratches and stuff here, so it's going to be multiple hours of sanding, but I think it's going to be well worth it, and this hopefully will appear in a future video. So that's it for this one, folks. So as ever, take care, look after yourselves, and I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.